TV from gorgeous Miller Park in Provo, Utah. The BYU Cougars at 28-13, 7-2.
Hitters off balance and stop them from stringing hits together. She has been throwing fantastic this season for the Cougars, averaging more than one.
Pac-12 schedule. Maya Brady is a special athlete.
Yeah, she is a force to be.
Guaranteed, it feels like, to get on base whenever she hits the batter's box. She'll be followed by the aforementioned Brady. 15-6 as the pitcher of record for BYU. 100. The 2-2 swung on and missed. A strikeout to begin for Kaysen Korth as she takes average, leads the Pac-12. Count to Maya Brady, and that is ripped into the gap. That'll one hop the wall in left center field. Extra bases for Maya Brady. The 1-2. Oh, and that gets away at home from Haley Morrow, allowing Brady to advance to third base. Yeah, to your point, has stepped in beautifully. And there's a fly ball, should be plenty deep to sacrifice in the runner Brady, who has the catch is made by Mallory Barber. Brady will tag and score, and it's a UCLA team that didn't just sweep. Payoff pitch, and that's hit into right field. Tailing, it is just fair. That'll be the second extra base hit for UCLA in the first inning. It's a two-out double from Savannah Pola.
Not a terrible pitch.
Powell fooled by the changeup. Good pitch by Kaysen Korth. Her second strikeout in the first inning, and she, notably Ailana Agbayani, who leads things off. She'll be followed by the UCLA. Will throw to Alyssa Garcia behind home plate.
She doesn't bunt very often. She's more of a stand and hit kind of kid.
Agbayani this time in play, and Woolery
now batting number 22.
Step on first and is making her 42nd start. Yanez delivers, that's hit well, but right at the right fielder, Kelly Godin. Is the best Cougar in the slugging percentage category at .743.
Usually that's one of the best to swing at.
Ava handled it short. Strong throw across the diamond is on target. Korth did give up the one earned run on 2 hits. Head coach and volunteer assistant respectively also on staff. That one is blooped into center field in front of the speedy Violet Zavodnik, and a good piece of hitting by Gar. From left to right, here is the payoff. It deflects off of Korth, and how about that play by Turlington to stay with it. Meoño out of Hacienda Heights, California. The 1-1 to Meoño. Slap to Epinesa. Double play is not going to be turned. Meoño plenty fast to get down the. Here is the senior Kelly Gooden. First. And Meoño is stealing. She's got plenty of speed in there safely. She's now 7 for 7. Kelly Gooden trying to extend the top of the second inning offensively for the Brewers, that's for sure. No extra base hits this season, and she strikes out against Kaysen Korth. UCLA delivers. Brooke Yanez after the foul ball, full count. Morrow, 3 hops to second base, and she's thrown out at first base. Savannah Pola making the play at second. She too had a nice series against San Diego, including her. Epinesa, full swing, hustling down the first base line, and the throw is offline. And one more look as Epinesa is hustling down the first base line. Yeah, and it looks like Epinesa's body caught the. Rachel Sid perhaps rushing the throw a little bit. The 2-2, that's slapped, and Epinesa is back just in time to avoid the double play. First pitch swinging is Maddie Udall, and she's thrown out promptly at first base.
Job by course. She's hitting her spots super well. And that rise ball is just jumping today. Makes it.
Korth struck out Gooden to close out the second. Oh, the changeup does it again. 4 strikeouts for Kaysen Korth. Taylor, batting average is up to 456.
I mean, ranking. And instead of backing down, she steps up.
And she has now struck out Megan Grant. Woolery, ground ball to Agbayani. No issues for the freshman shortstop. Strike as we push into the bottom of the 3rd inning. This is Tristan Turlington.
Our 0 for 7 as of right now.
Turlington has changed that team.
They are not
That's
anymore.
going to go for extra bases, rolls all the way to the wall in left center. There will be a pinch runner for BYU. Jalen Lambert takes the 1-0 to Barber. The bunt, is it caught? Yes! And that's going to be a double play. Unbelievable. Oh my goodness. Great, at least tying the game here in the 3rd.
Yeah, and she caught that just on.
And Agbayani. That's going to be fair. She's going to try and stretch it into 2. No, she'll make her way back to first. Mentioned the fly out to right field in Maddie B's first at bat. Sparks something here for the Cougars offense. And that's hit well to second. No option at second base, but a clean pick.
If we just keep at it, we'll get some runs here, and then you got to hold this offense down, which is obviously tough. But I think we're playing well right now. He's facing.
Kennedy Powell is the batter. The bunt is there. Korth will go to first and get the out. And we may have another review here. Toe gets down before the ball is secured in the glove of Turlington. 2nd and 3rd and no outs. Garcia is your catcher. Here, 2-2, runners on 2nd and 3rd. That's to second base. Oh, and it gets under the glove of Turlington. That's going to allow 2 runs to score. A costly error for BYU. And Taylor, maybe that's just a scenario of being in such a hurry.
As coaches always teach, ball first, then you make the throw. Very unfortunate for the Cougars.
Steal attempt, and in there safely is the pinch runner.
Her teammate to make it safely to second base. Throws off the catcher a little bit, throws.
As hard as it is to contemplate, and the pressure that you might feel as Barber makes the catch in shallow right field for the first out.
Clean defense today, and it shows that they've scored as UCLA has.
You credit Maya Brady for a 1-out double. She did reach 3rd, but UCLA had an RBI hit come in. And so
and those are going to happen
the Bruins
too.
The center fielder. And that is slapped in for a single. Hatch, the pinch runner, will stop at 3rd. Runners on the corners with 1 down.
In college softball.
We'll see if BYU can take advantage here. Not necessarily. In fact, it's actually going to turn out worse for BYU as that is poked up.
Now back to Kelly Gooden.
Bunt is down, and a great one from Gooden. And look at that. Is going to allow Gooden to reach second base. It has to be ultra frustrating for Kaysen Korth.
Yeah, throwing such a good game up to this point.
UCLA is trying to win 21 games. The 0-2. Swung on in the dirt and away, and
not a foul ball. Must have just hit off of Morrow's. Lucky break for her.
Maya Brady. Double play opportunity here for BYU, and the Cougars turn it. Hitter will lead things off in the 4th. 42 runs driven in. And Abba hits a bomb to center field. Out of here. First run of the game, 12th home run of the season for Abba.
Yeah, and that ball was left right in her wheelhouse. right over the middle of the plate almost. And she took it right back that same direction. Beautiful left, it's fine.
You're telling me you didn't get any of those permission slips?
No, never.
In the bottom of the fourth inning. Morrow, hard hit ball again. And handled beautifully down the third baseline by Rachel Sid. So the count stays 0-2 with one out. The base is empty. Epinesa snagged by Yanez. A little comebacker on the grounder. And there are two down. Strike.
Yeah, because it looks like a questionable call.
And a full swing from Zavodnik. High fly ball in the infield. And catching pinch hitter for UCLA is the freshman Alexis Ramirez, who held the Bruins at bay. Getting a double play, has a strikeout here, freezes Ramirez. And some nice.
And I believe that was another changeup. Really feeling that changeup right now. Be against such a great offensive team.
This will require a throw down to first to punctuate the out. Now 2-0 with two down to Powell. Base is empty for the Bruins. The full count pitch. Oh my goodness. Chloe Temples, 4 strikeouts. And UCLA will bring in Tinsley, another freshman.
Is a fast windup and a fast pitch. It makes it a little easier.
2 hops. And Udall is gunned down at first base. But now you've got a runner at third. Well, it turned into the bunt having just like the life was sucked out of BYU's offense. Turlington, another base hit. So while Turlington will be front. 2 strikes to the right fielder. Barber, unbelievable. That's the second double play she's hit into. The first, the bunt we just referenced, that led to a 4-run fourth inning for UCLA, which takes us now to the 5 home run, or 12th of the season, over the center field fence. Chloe Temples and the BYU Cougars trail by 4, but
just start sitting changeup rather than looking for a hard pitch to swing at and holding off the changeup.
3-0. Well, there's the first little bit of control issue that we have seen from Temples, as she and had an RBI single to help in that 4th frame. Leonio showing a bunt, another good one, and they're not going to get her again. Throw down to second. Ooh.
Close to the plate. I mean, not within 5 feet of the plate, but not too far past either. The
2-1. Bunt is down. And Udall will make the play at first for out number 2. Season. A nail in the coffin type scenario here if she can score the runners. Not going to happen as Zavodnik makes the catch. Circle, the right-hander trying to close things out. She's facing Ailana Agbayani. Agbayani frozen on the changeup. Great pitch from Tinsley, and that is the Bejarano is thrown out by Tinsley at first. So a full swing.
From across the whole plate to half of it.
Ava. Maya Brady throws out BYU's best hitter on the ground, leading the Pac-12 in batting average coming into today's game. In the 3rd, did hit into a double play in the 4th inning, and Brady has her 2nd base hit of the game, a single that loops into right field, and the Bruins Ramirez 1-1. Runner on first, 1-2 delivery from Temples. Runner goes, throw down, Agbayani applies the tag and throws out Carter. Is the niece of the great Tom Brady.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
Well, Ramirez is hit on a safely at first base. And just a little more backdrop on the Maya Brady situation. Compliment, right?
Yeah, I'd say.
She's the daughter of Tom's older sister, Maureen Brady. And really cool to see some payoff pitch. Hit to second. Oh, and that's the second error committed by Tristan.
BYU's defense right now to have gotten that second out.
So runners safely on the corners with one down. BYU opportunity, 18 runs driven in this season, and she's going to have 19, maybe 20. That ball rolls all the way to the wall.
So hard to get to that ball and allows for that second run to score. And the number of times today that Temples has caught UCLA hitters at the plate, not even caught in the air, is crazy.
Another strikeout for Chloe Temples. The Bruins take advantage of it. So, again, when you are given extra...
Different than a 7-1 ball game.
And the left-hander with the strikeout of Morrow. Punch out at first. With the Pac-12 tournament from May 10th through the 13th.
Speed change.
Epinesa. Clean scoop again. Rachel Sid, great play, 2 down. Last chance batter for BYU. Batting .250. Over today, just 174. Zavodnik laces a ball into right field and gone! Violet Zavodnik with her 8th. And we're not done quite yet. That makes it 7-2.
That one, I believe that was a changeup or an off-speed pitch. She sat on it and drove it. Still down.
For your favorite team to continue to win games, as that ball is hit up the middle by Maddie Udall for a 2-out single in the 7th inning. Your scoreboard watching and rooting for a team in your conference to lose games successfully in both of her at-bats, a double and a single. That is a pop-up that should end the game, and a frustrating finish for their 21st straight win by a final of 7-2. Both of those double plays that really just seem to swing the game in UCLA's favor. Williams and every member of our crew, I'm Spencer Linton saying goodbye from Provo, Utah. UCLA winning